basically what you
That's
said.
what I heard too.
You love Crazy Rich Asians.
Did you like the film?
Let's save it for the end.
I think they definitely showed a very like first class version of Singapore.
Are you saying?
I didn't mean to look at him when I said that.
Are you saying?
I didn't.
Second class citizen right here. Hey guys, welcome back to PDOX Talks. Today we have our first episode of Meet the Crew. Today we have Yash and Patricia Ann Mae.
Hi.
Who's Ann Mae?
I'm Ann Mae.
His full
It's
name.
my legal name.
It's Patricia, actually.
I'm gonna call you Patricia for the whole.
No. No. It's a wrap. Actually, it's a wrap.
Today we're gonna look at a very popular film made in Hollywood, representing the Asian community. Some of them, and this is a film adored by a lot of people, especially by Patty. Patricia loves it a lot.
Top 4 letterbox. Love.
This week it's gonna be about Crazy Rich Asians and everything about it.
So Patty, why did you bring this film to us today?
Because I love it. It's my comfort film. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love Crazy Rich Asians.
What's it about?
Okay, so to basically explain, it's about a wonderful woman named Rachel Chu, played by Constance Wu. Love her, fresh off the boat.
Cracking.
Yeah, period. Constance Wu, Rachel. Rachel is in love with her very beautiful, very handsome boyfriend. His name is Nick Young. Nick Young, man's a secret billionaire. He's the grandson of like millions like tycoon back in Singapore. Love Singapore. Quite frankly, never been. But Singapore, I love this. I love Singapore because of this film, because it romanticizes Singapore so much. Like it's very I can feel Yash's eyes on me. But yeah, love this film. It's very much a Cinderella retelling. It's a comfort for it's like a plane film. Like it's a travel airplane film. Love traveling. It's a go-to film whenever I'm on a plane and just watching it. And I love seeing all the people around me also watching Crazy Rich Asians because it's just such a comfort. Like it's literally Cinderella.
Did you like the film?
I did like the film. It was like going back home a little bit. Like I was born in Australia, but my family, my dad's side is from Malaysia and Singapore. So whenever I watch that, I always go back and think about like where we used to play sport, and like you probably know underneath the apartments, there's normally like a block area where you play like soccer.
The white deck.
Yeah, and you just play sports all under there, and then there's like all these pop-up, not pop-up, they're still there, but like outdoor sporting facility areas and all that sort of thing. And like in Malaysia there's like grass areas and stuff like that. That's what I think about when I watch the movie. Yeah.
You know, you can't play sports at the void deck anymore.
Is it really?
Yeah, they banned it.
That's so sad.
Why are you killing his dreams? That's messed up.
Yeah.
Don't say that again. Go on.
Yeah. What did you like the movie?
Let's preface this by saying I'm Singaporean. There are things I like in the film, I would say. I really like the wedding scene. Beautifully shot.
As you should.
Yeah, it's very beautifully shot. The song was stuck in my head for a very long time. I forgot what song it is. The Elvis Presley song.
Falling in love
That's the
with
one.
you.
Yeah. The song that goes, no, we're not going to do it again. But copyright. Anyway, what's the next question?
You said you love Crazy Rich Asians. That's basically what you said.
That's what I heard too.
You
Yeah,
love
I'm saying-
Crazy Rich Asians.
Did you like the film?
Let's save it for the end.
You talked about traveling. Why? What do you like traveling? Where have you traveled?
Oh my God, I love this question. Yes. Well, yes, I love traveling. Recently, I actually went abroad to go study in Indonesia. In Jakarta. And I was there doing just production stuff. I worked there as like a floor director, as an intern, and I worked on some like pretty cool sets like Indonesian Idol, Indonesian MasterChef, the Hyundai, what's the car?
Hyundai.
Yeah.
Exactly. The World Cup drawings for football. So that was pretty
that's
cool.
pretty cool.
It's not like I like floor directed an episode of Indonesian MasterChef or whatever. It's no big deal. But yeah, it was really nice. I got to meet so many amazing people. I met some of my best friends because of that. Yeah, it was a really good experience those 3 weeks. I love traveling because of it. This jacket from China.
Is that a recent trip as well?
Yes. Yeah. Recent trip went during March.
It's on a plane.
I love traveling.
How was China?
China was so good. I love China. Genuinely so healing. Did Great Wall of China.
Yeah.
That was fun. That was really good. It's just so. I love China. I can't put it in any other words. Just love China.
What about it? Did you like the food? Was food?
Oh, food was good.
Yeah.
It was so good. Eating like Asian food every single day. Like I love Asian food. So in context, I'm Filipino. Mabuhay, mahal kita. Yeah. But yeah, genuinely eating rice every single day was so good to my system. Like I was like, this is good. Life is worth living, y'all. Like, period.
So how did you get there? On a plane?
It's not like I took a boat. Did I take a boat to go there?
No one else.
She's a boat person.
I go
She's fresh off the boat.
I'm actually Constance Wu herself. But yeah, no, I actually took. No, I took a boat. No, I took a plane.
You know what's on a plane?
Snakes.
Snakes. Madagascar. Okay, back to the film. What else did you like about the film?
Oh, I love this question. Oh, because there's so many things involved with this. So there's a scene of Mahjong. Gang, I love Mahjong. 1v1. No, it's not 1v1. No, it could be. It's four like players typically. I'm very good at Mahjong. Not to brag. I think I'm pretty good.
I don't understand the game because I've played it on the computer. You know, the electronic version.
Oh, I always lose against the computer. But period.
What are you playing against? Isn't it just a matching game?
No. Yes. Technically, yes. I have such a family history with Mahjong, actually. So when I was younger, I would always go over to like my cousin's place and they would always teach me Mahjong because I forget how to play Mahjong every single time. So they would have to reteach it to me every single time. I need a new course. I need to learn more. But basically, it's like a matching game. You want to try getting all the tiles, 4 tiles, 4 tiles, 4 tiles, then 3 tiles or 2 tiles. It's something like it's something.
It's like playing cards.
It's like cards. It basically is cards. It's like.
I have like a game Mum and like our family plays Canasta. You ever play Canasta?
No, tell me more.
It's a really it's complicated when you first look at it. Like there's lots of cards going on. There's a scoring system. There's this whole little ecosystem of rules and everything. And when I have to be taught it every single time I play it, I go, okay, I know the rough idea. I need to get some pairs and some runs and doubles and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, I have to relearn it every single time as well. Yeah,
and that's valid.
Yeah,
you're so right for that, King.
Yeah.
Did you understand the game they were playing in the film though?
Mahjong?
Did you understand why it was an important scene?
Yes, I do. Yes, because it's a demonstration of power dynamics between Rachel True and Nick's mom because they're finally they're versing each other. The entire film has always been them versing, and then finally in the end, Rachel lets Michelle's like character. She lets her win, and then it's like, oh, okay. All right then. She's letting her win this game of, it's okay, you can have Nick because Rachel is her own strong and independent woman. And we love that for her. She don't need no man. But then she did get a man. And that's okay.
And
Period.
So Rachel let mum win, or mum let Rachel win.
No, Rachel let Michelle win.
Right.
Because she has like this whole speech. I haven't memorized. Wait, I haven't memorized. She's like, when just know that when Nick marries like a good wife and the flowers are blooming and you have grandchildren running around, it's because of me. I did that. And then she wins. Then because Rachel has the winning tile. Rachel has the winning tile, and then she's like, just so you know, it's because of me. And she puts it down. And then Michelle takes it, and Michelle wins. And it's like, oh, oh, Rachel just did that. Rachel, girl boss. Yeah. It's like,
Interesting.
Yeah,
I didn't understand that much. I didn't understand the game, so I couldn't understand the scene that much. Now, now it makes sense. Yeah.
the symbolism, metaphors.
So Yash, quick question for you.
How long are we?
12 minutes.
Too early.
Too early? Okay. I'll come back to that
I'm
one.
scared.
How has this movie played a big role in your life?
Ooh, you know what? That's a good question. They were my Asian representation growing up. It's not me per se, but they were my Asian rep. There's this actress in the film, and her name is Lea Salonga. Lea Salonga has been like my idol since I was like a little girl, and she plays. Okay, I'll bet she doesn't play a Filipino character, but she plays a character nonetheless in Crazy Rich Asians, and she's like this princess who's during like the wedding scene. Yeah. She walks down, and everyone's like, "Oh, that's the princess! Oh my god, no one talked to her. She's so scary." And then Rachel, who's like this amazing, like strong, independent woman, she goes up to the princess and goes, "I read your paper, your like science paper." Like the work
economics?
No, I think it was like on medicine.
Was it?
Yeah. And then Rachel goes, like, the work you've done for women, so strong. Obviously, it's not like that, but so strong, so valid. No, I didn't remember that part. No, but it's so, oh my goodness. And then seeing Lea Salonga was like, it was like, oh, I remember watching for the first time and all my family just going, "Hoi! Lea Salonga!" Whoa! Because we love Lea Salonga in our household. Like, oh my god, she's like such a beautiful, amazing, like musical actress. She's a really big name in the Philippines. And then there's also this one scene where there's this maid, and you can tell she's Filipino because she goes, I forgot the line, but she goes, "Astrid, your husband is coming home soon." And you can tell that she's Philo just based on her accent. And I'm like, "Mom, one of us, one of us." See my representation right there.
Interesting. Sadly, I can't say the same.
Oh,
I think it's time.
It's time.
Oh no.
So Yash, what are your actual thoughts on this film?
I don't like this reaction. I don't like this reaction.
So when this film came out, there was a slight controversy in Singapore. Not all of us were happy, but I still went to the cinemas. I watched it in cinemas.
Period.
And I was deeply upset.
Okay.
Because
Go on.
Singapore is a multiracial country. We are minorities, but there is a big minority of Indians and Malays and Eurasians, plus Chinese people in Singapore, right? And I couldn't even count the number of brown people. Not Malays, no Indians, Eurasians maybe, but no Indians, no brown people, no Malays in the film anywhere. A film set in Singapore, shot mostly in Singapore. Where's my representation?
Someone come pick me up. I'm scared. And you know what? That's okay. You know why? Because they're making a TV series. and maybe you'll have your representation there.
Here's the only argument I give against that.
Yeah.
So like they did get to show Singapore in a quite a promising light. Like it was really
Very
romanticized,
yes.
yes, but it was still attractive. It was probably a great tourist thing
I
for
think
them.
they
It
definitely
was very on the nose. But
yeah.
Yeah.
I think I think they definitely showed a very like first class version
Yeah.
of Singapore.
Are you saying?
I didn't mean to look at him when I said that.
Are you saying?
I didn't.
Second class citizen right here.
Go on.
That's why you don't interrupt.
I sense this may be a trap.
No, I mean, I think what it did well was it did get to show a small country. Like it is physically a tiny country. It's less than a dot on a map. And it did a really good job of probably attracting a really wide audience of people to a really small country. And given that that was probably also why the what's it called? The cast was chosen, right? So like, not because Indian people aren't going to be attractive to most people. That's not the point. The point was more that these Asian people are quite well known across the world as well. Could there have been Indian involvement? I would probably think so. That's probably something they should have done. However, a lot of these actors are quite well known in Hollywood, which would have attracted the Western audience as well as the Asian audience and stuff like that. So that's my argument for why maybe they would have done it. But again, my argument also is supporting you. So, yeah.
And we support Yash because Yash is number one.
Vote Yash.
Oh, Yash. If you like what you're seeing, follow us on all our socials on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, everything, all of the above. Make sure to give that like button a big fat no.
Another problem I had with the film
Oh, good.
was still on representation. But I love Ken Jeong. Ken Jeong is the actor from Hangover. He was in Community. I watched
Aquafina's dad. Yeah.
Aquafina's dad.
Yeah.
I love him. I love his humor. I really like him. I watched Community so many times for him. But I had a problem with him being in the film.
Go on.
Why do you have I understand it's for marketing purposes, but at the same time, why do you have a Canadian actor in the film? You know his wife? She's
Canadian?
a real Singaporean Malaysian actor. Yeah, the person
There's
who
your
played.
representation right
Yeah,
there.
and that was one character who's not really like very vital to the plot as well. The Henry Golding was, I think, Malaysian. Michelle Yeoh is Malaysian. But majority of the cast, I don't think, are from that part of the world.
Yeah,
I don't think
so too.
Yeah, so I find it kind of like you could have cast local actors. Some of, not everyone, but a bit more local actors. You didn't need Ken Jeong there in that film. Not really. He was in there for like 2 scenes, maybe 3 scenes. And I don't know if it added too much to the film as well. Yeah.
I think everyone, when they saw him, they're like, ciao!
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. I do think there are some characters that definitely could have had that more local impact. I feel like the film could have definitely blossomed in more local areas if they used actors who are more popular in, per se, the Singaporean scene. I don't know any Singaporean
Do you think it would have hit a
actors.
wider audience then?
Well, I think if you still had like maybe the main cast, then that way, because I believe it was, Michelle Yeoh was very famous during, like, this wasn't her peak. Her peak was, what's her filmography? No clue. Slay. But the cast, very famous. I do think there definitely could have been like side cast. It'd be great to have the main characters, but this is Hollywood. At the end of the day, you need to make money. You want to make the actors and actresses people who are famous people that people can recognize on a billboard.
Yeah, but see, they are kind of representing Asian culture, but they're not representing
They're not
Singaporean,
representing the right one
culture. Yeah.
base in the country. That's
They kind of romanticize the idea, like what you said, but then they're not doing it right as well. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get that. It's a very big peeve of mine when characters specifically aren't represented as the race as they are. Case in point, High School Musical, the series.
I was thinking of an example for you,
really?
right? For this. I was like, imagine making a film in the Philippines, but casting Spanish actors instead of...
That would piss me off. That would get me mad. I would get mad. That would piss me off.
Exactly.
And in a case, and it's a very similar example of that is in High School Musical, the series, Olivia Rodrigo. Yes, she plays I believe she plays her parents are like the actors. They're actually white. And Olivia never, like the character, it's like, of course, Olivia is Asian. She's half Filo, half white. And then there was never that scene of where the acknowledgement of, yes, she is Asian. She is Asian. But it's never seen because her parents are both white.
Is that the TV show?
Yes.
Oh, that's recent. That's recent. That's bad. I thought it was the movie.
No, High School Musical, the series.
Oh, okay.
It's a mouthful. You should say it.
I'm not saying that.
High School Musical, the series.
Back to Crazy Rich Asians, something about the film.
I love Crazy Rich Asians. I love my favorite.
So Patty is still sticking to her opinion.
Okay, look.
She's still...
it's problematic. But God forbid it's a good movie, you know? It's still good. I'll still watch it when... I'm actually going to the Philippines later this year. So I'll watch it then.
And my words will be haunting you. Everything I said here will be haunting you while you watch it.
And you could think about a Filipino film with Spanish actors.
I love Crazy Rich Asians.
Not sponsored, by the way. Oh, that camera's working. Not sponsored, by the way.
I love...